Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have this really beautiful nail set that I created. It is so gorgeous. I'm obsessed. So let's jump right into the video. This is 100% a freestyle nail set. So I had an idea of what I wanted in mind. So my immediate thought was I want bright colored starfish and I want to try the water method. So this was my first time actually getting the water method down correctly. I have always struggled with the water method. If you guys have been following my channel, I tried it like another time and I just couldn't get it right until someone gave me a really good tip. They had told me here in the comments on my YouTube video, so shout out to you if you gave me this tip. They had said to mix the white gel with top coat, and that is a game changer. Like, I can recommend that to all of you guys. I'm going to. So basically I started off with creating with painting 3 of the nails with a nude, and then I knew I wanted to do a blue ombre versus doing a full blue water nail. I wanted half of the nail to be a ombre, or half of the nail to be the water nail and the other half to be like a nude. So this is a really beautiful method for you guys to learn if you haven't already tried a design like this. I see a lot of people doing the water method as a full nail, and maybe some people will do it as a French, but it is very rare, and I don't think I have seen anyone do it with an ombre. I'm not saying I created this, obviously I didn't, but you know, I have never really seen anyone at all do it with an ombre. I just thought of that in the moment. I was like, I was about to make it as a French and I was like, why don't I just do an ombre? Like, that's different. I could show them how to blend it, like, you know, show you guys. So I was like, you know what, let me do that. I first started off with the dark blue jelly color from Nails by Dev, and I realized jelly is not going to cut it. It is not coming up as the dark blue that I wanted it to come up as. So I immediately went in with the dark blue color from Nail Reserve, and I am going in and doing the ombre with the sponge. I like to go in layers, and I am flash curing each layer in between. You guys probably might not be able to tell, but you might be able to. I'm not really sure. You might see the nail moving in and out of the nail stand moving in and out of the frame, and that is because I am just going in and curing it really fast, flash curing basically, and then switching to the other hand and then doing a layer and then flash curing just like that. So you could see I'm going in layers, and a lot of people say that this doesn't work for them, and I totally get that. In the very beginning I did struggle a little bit, but I think it has a lot to do with the type of sponges you're using. So check out the ones I use. They're in my storefront. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I don't know exactly which category they're in, but they're there. I know for a fact because I added them. So yeah, they should be there. These are the sponges I use from Amazon, and I love them. They work very well. And you could see I went in with the top coat white gel polish mixture, and I'm dotting on my top coat right on top of the wet gel, and it is creating the perfect water method. I was like, I can't believe it was this easy all along. I was doing it so wrong. I was applying like blooming gel, and then I was doing like an actual milky white gel polish, and it just wasn't working ever, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? So you definitely have to mix together a 3-to-1 ratio of gel polish, white gel polish, and top coat, and that is going to make all the difference. One tiny dot of white gel polish and a lot of top coat. So 3-to-1 is 1 dot of white, you know what I mean? So then I'm blending out the seam, like the edges of the water method area. So like the milky white, I blended that out very slightly with my round brush, and you could see it blended effortlessly into the nude part. It was literally such a seamless blend. I love it so much. So it is very easy to do. Just use very light pressure anytime you're trying to blend a color like this together. But if it's a milky white or a nude, they blend together beautifully. You don't even have to struggle. The only time you're going to struggle trying to blend with a brush is if you're using like dark colors, you know. I would definitely recommend using a sponge instead for that. But anytime you want to blend it like this, you can see I'm just blending it very slightly with the round brush, and it worked great. And then you're going to see how I'm going to apply another layer of nude afterwards to really seal the deal and make it super blended. So now I'm going in with the water method again on this hand. You can see I'm going in with a very light layer. It looks like it's almost like very, very, very sheer, which is how you want it to be. You don't want it to look super white. So if you struggled with the water method, try this out. It's going to change the game for you. Trust me, it did for me. So I'm doing the dots. It looks perfect already. It's looking so cute. Very bubbly, very vacation vibes, and I'm loving this nail set. I was having so much fun with this freestyle. And actually, fun fact, this nail set is not even for a customer. I made this for fun. So this is a long square nail set in a size medium, I believe, and I am obsessed. It is so freaking cute. and only you guys know this, so if you're watching the video you will know this, but I'm going to start making nail sets. I've already started. I already made a few, but I'm making nail sets for my ready to ship nail sets that are going to be launched on the day I launch my website. So I'm going to have a bunch of nail sets. My goal is to have at least 30 different nail sets in every single size. I'll have some extra small, some small, medium, and large, and all different types of styles and designs, really fun ones. I'm really going to let my creativity flow with these nail sets, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm having a lot of fun on this one. You can see I applied another layer of the nude here. I just went in on half the nail. I'm going to do it again here so you guys can see. So I'm doing the same nude color. This one's from Nails Bling Supply. It's in the description. You can see I'm just going down like this with the bottle or with the brush, and then I'm just gonna very slightly blend it in, but you can even see it like blend it effortlessly. You don't even need to blend it, but I still do with the round brush. And if you don't have a round brush, you can use any type of like abstract brush, or I think there's also some ombre brushes out there. Nails by Dev has one. Any type of abstract nail brush will work as well. Or just a plain old round brush. This one's literally a polygel brush and it works great. So you can see it blended effortlessly together, and my water method is done. My water method nails are done and they're so pretty. I'm honestly obsessed with it, and I want to do so many different water methods now, like water method nail designs now. I already did a Summerween themed nail on YouTube Shorts. I also posted it on my TikTok if you guys saw it. But I barely posted it, so I don't think you guys have seen it. But it was inspired by Friday the 13th, and a lot of people are thinking it was inspired by Jaws, and you guys are actually giving me nail inspo now. Now I really want to create some Jaws themed nail designs or something, like either one nail or a full set. I'm not really sure, but that would be cool for Summerween as well, because, you know, the beach, and I don't know. I'm going to see what I can come up with, but I'm going to reply to one of your comments on TikTok and then, you know, show you the process of me making a Jaws themed nail design. And for these other nails here, I just did a nude, and I'm going to be doing 2 coats, curing in between. The same nude basically that I used on the other nails, and this is one of my favorites, number 34 from Nails Bling Supply. Like I said, it'll be in the description. So I'm going to be making these French nails, but first I'm going to be painting on some Starfish with hot pink and some orange and yellows. I wanted it to be very tropical and very summer vibes, so that's what I'm going to be doing next. whenever I'm doing my starfishes, I like to make them kind of abnormally shaped and not super perfect, because I feel like it makes them look a little cuter, a little bit more funky, which I like. I know in the wilds, real starfishes are actually very proportionate. At least I think they are. But I like to do two tones, so I did an orange on the background and then a yellow on top. And then for the pinks, I did two different tones of pink, like a hot pink on the bottom and then a coral on top. This just gives them a little more dimension and makes them look a little bit more bright and fun. And then I'm doing some dots all the way down the legs, and I don't know what this does, it just gives it a little more detail too. And then yeah, so I did that, and then of course I wanted them to be 3D, so I do end up putting some 3D gel over them just to make them stand out a little bit better. And I'm also going to be doing a little bit of some bling, so I'm going to be putting on some pearl stones and like these little gold charm things, this little shell. And for the color stones, I wanted to go with like a beachy color scheme, so I did some orange, blue, and yellow crystals, because I had these crystals for so long and I never get to use them. So I was like, when if not now, you know? Like, I love trying to utilize the stuff that I never get to use whenever I'm creating a freestyle set, and especially now that I'm going to be making these ones really fun and I have 100% creative freedom. These are not for any specific customer or anything. I'm just having a lot of fun with it, and it also gives me a great opportunity to make some really fun nail designs for my YouTube channel, which is why I brought it up to you guys, to tell you guys that I'm going to be making some nail sets for my site, because that means more fun designs for you guys that you guys probably don't get to see that often. Because as much as I love trendy nail designs, it does get a little bit repetitive when you are a press-on artist or even a nail tech, because you're kind of doing the same thing over and over again. I know a lot of people love like trends, and I get asked for like basic French tip nails a lot, or basic like type of 3D designs. And I don't mean basic like you're basic if you like it. No, I don't mean that. I just mean like very trendy, like straight to the point nail sets. And I like more fun, crazy, kind of eclectic, like utilizing lots of different types of techniques type of nail sets, you know? And I don't get asked for those that often, so I like to make them whenever I am creating freestyles. And that's why I love this nail design, or this nail set in particular, because it utilizes so many different techniques. Like, I'm utilizing ombre with gel, like, you know, blending together with the brush. I'm utilizing ombre with a sponge, and then I'm utilizing the water method. I am doing some bling placement, some 3D art, and also some hand painted art with the starfishes. And then I'm also utilizing a classic French, which is very trendy, for the other two nails, and that is also going to have some trendy 3D art on top of that. So I just love how I can like create a trendy nail design but still make it my own, and that's why it's my favorite thing to do whenever I'm making nail sets, because obviously I still want to create something that I feel like people will like, and then sometimes I just don't care and create whatever I feel like I love and is fun for me, you know what I mean? So when it comes to nail sets, just have fun with it. I also recently posted a TikTok video, literally today also, and I also posted it here on YouTube Shorts. I created this like sea junk nail set with some stuff that I got from Hobby Lobby, these little shells and these little like rock crystal things. And that is a great way to get out of a creative like rut if you're like in a creative block and you just are struggling to create some designs. I get asked so often, actually, across platforms, like so often, how I am so creative and like how I keep up with nail designs and like think of things. And honestly, I struggle with it so often. That's why you guys haven't been seeing that many videos on my channel, because I've been basically kind of stuck on what to create and I haven't had any content filmed. And when I'm creating customer nail sets, like I mentioned earlier, right now, they're very repetitive, and I don't know if you guys want to keep seeing the same thing over and over, so I usually don't record them. I just make them and ship them out, and then that's kind of bad because then I don't have content for my channel. So creating nail sets that I actually love here is really just a game changer for me. And going to Hobby Lobby and getting like little nail art things, well, they're not for nail art, you know what I mean, but finding things and kind of like scavenging for like nail art things really brought me out of a creative block, and it made me feel so motivated to create some fun nail designs and really try to like use my brain and think like, what can I do with this specific thing? So I would recommend going to your local Hobby Lobby, Michael's, whatever, and try to see what cool stuff you can use for your nails. I 100% recommend that if you're stuck in a creative block. But I'm not going to talk about this too much. I'll briefly touch on this again in the video, but I actually filmed a video. This is what I'm talking about. I filmed a video of me looking for nail design inspo and kind of showing you guys how I find my inspiration for my nail sets and nail designs. And I recorded it. It's already recorded, and I just need to edit that. I think that video might go up Friday. And I'm going to kind of talk about how I like to go to craft supply stores and kind of find stuff there too, and kind of upload some clips of some stuff I have recorded, because I have found so much inspo at Hobby Lobby, you guys. I went and there's already some fall stuff out. I'm already getting inspo for fall. I got some inspo for summer because there's a lot of like summer stuff. The jewelry section has so many cute jewelry pieces, beads, and like, I don't know, so many things. That's the only craft store near me. There's no Michael's really close to me. It's kind of far. Hobby Lobby is closer. So that's why Hobby Lobby is the only store I can go to. And I really love that you can get a lot of stuff there, honestly. And they're always good prices. Like, you don't need to spend a lot to get out of your creative block. And it's just a great way to really let your imagination flow. And yeah, basically, I don't want to ramble too much, but yeah, you know, you guys know what I mean. And I'm going in with the 3D gel, and I'm going to be creating this 3D design here on the ring finger and on the pointer finger. And I don't know what this design is, but I see people doing it and I thought it was cute, and I don't get to do it that often, so I just decided to go in with that. And I'm curing with my flash cure lamp as I go, so that way I can do every single line, and then I will put it in the lamp for a final cure at the very end. And the 3D gel that I use is Macart, and then most of the products I use are either from Amazon or from Nails Bling Supply. And anytime anything that I use from Amazon, like if you're looking for it, it's always in my Amazon storefront, and it is in the description of every single video. So if you guys are ever looking for any specific product that I use, whether it's my boxes, my shipping supplies, my application kit supplies, the stuff I use for my nails, my favorite nude base colors from Amazon, it is all in my storefront. I just recently updated it again, so yeah, if you guys are looking for that. And I'm also putting on some of these little dewdrop water droplet things. These little water drops for summer are so cute. I can't get enough of it, you guys. I'm obsessed with them, like, honestly. So I definitely had to put some of those on there. I just love that it makes the nails look like, I don't know, like they're actually wet, like they have water on them, you know? I don't know if it's the Pisces in me that is obsessed with it, but it probably is the Pisces in me, because I know there's like not everyone's obsessed with them, but I really am, and I don't know why. I've always been obsessed with like marine life, the ocean, water, everything like that, literally since for as long as I can remember. Like, when I was in high school, I really wanted to be like a marine biologist, work with like sea animals and stuff. And honestly, if I was not doing nails, like if I would have actually pursued a career like in college or something, it would have been something with animals, like either like sea animals or something with the ocean, studying the ocean, or probably like something with other animals, maybe some type of veterinarian or something. I'm not really sure, but yeah, those are definitely things that I thought I wanted to do, and nails was just my calling. Like, I just love creating nails, so that is what I started doing. But I'm applying some crystals here, orange, blue, and yellow. And honestly, it's kind of like random color crystals if you really think about it. Like, no one really uses these colors, but they're so pretty, and it's like, I love buying different colors because you never know what you can create with them. That's why sometimes you just have to buy the nail art. Like, even if you think, oh, but I don't need it. Like, if you really like it, just get it. And you never know when you might create something really beautiful, and that nail set can pop off on YouTube or on Instagram or TikTok, wherever you like to post, and you never know. So just go for it. This is how the finished nail set turned out once they were filed and put in the box. They're absolutely gorgeous. I'm so in love with them. They're definitely giving vacation, tropical vibes. I really hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, please let me know in the description, or please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.